All right, so today we will be talking all about summer homeschool plans. So homeschool curriculum to homeschool routine to something that's gonna make our summer homeschool a little extra special. Hey girlie, my name is Wendy and I am a homeschooling stay-at-home mom of 4 little ones, and on this channel I talk about productivity tips, methods, and resources because peaceful presence can be found when we are good stewards of our time. All right, so this is a collaboration hosted by my girl Megan over at Pennies and Salt. All of these mamas are going to be talking about their summer home school. And so all things in regards to their homeschool. So we're talking homeschool routines, curriculum, plans, day in the lives, all the things. So definitely check out the playlist as well as Megan's channel to see what all these mamas are up to this summer. So I know that everybody's been wondering, how are you going to utilize all these curriculums that you picked out for the homeschool year 2021 to 2022? And one of the ways that we utilize them is during the summer time. And so we don't do everything all the time. We stop and start certain things at different points throughout the year, which is one of the flexibilities of year-round homeschooling. So over the summer, we plan on continuing our Good and the Beautiful language arts, math, as well as some independent work. And so we will be starting our Explode the Code and geography and handwriting. Okay, so our children's summer homeschool routine, their summer homeschool flow, is they get up in the morning and they do their morning checklist. After their morning checklist, we head outside, get them outside as early as possible, get them to the park, get them in the pool, just bike riding, whatever, just get them outside, get that energy out. We're inside by 10 o'clock to start all things school. We have a snack, all the school things that we have set aside. Now, my children don't do language arts and math with me during this time. My older ones don't do language arts and math with me during this time. During this time, they do more so independent work and devotionals and read alouds and things like that. And I work with my younger two doing language arts and math during that 10 to 1 time period. Now, at 1 o'clock, the little ones go down for a nap, and so now it's time for me and my older ones to sit down and get their language arts and math done. And so that's usually between 1 and 2. By then, 2 o'clock, it's my quiet time, their quiet time. We sit down and we read. It's our reading time. So they're reading something, I'm reading something. Sometimes we nap. We just go with the flow around that time. So by that time, they've already had a snack, it's probably like 2:33-ish, but the little ones will have a snack. So by that time, we reset our house and it's 4 o'clock. The 4 to 6 o'clock hour, it's like everybody fend for yourselves. No, not really. It's like technology time, or they'll go outside or they do something with daddy, but it's pretty much my time to work, prepare for the next day, do all the things. And at 6 o'clock now, guys, this is important. This is our sacred evening routine, prepping for the next day, resetting, reconnecting all together. 6 to 8 is our sacred, some people call it the bewitching hour, but no, it's our sacred time together to just prep for the next day and just transition our minds to calm, relaxing, because bedtime's coming at 8 o'clock, guys. And so that's pretty much how our days flow during the summer. Now, our kids do swimming and they do basketball over the summer, and we visit family, and we take this opportunity to go to museums and to do all the things. So that that also needs to be said and needs to be included as well. But if we're not doing those things on the weekend, then we try to get them done between that 3 to 6 hour, because we want to honor that evening routine, because family worship is super important to us. So we want to take that time to spend as a family and get that stuff done. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions about the routine, let me know in the comments. I failed to mention in our summer homeschool curriculum choices part, we are also going to be doing the good and the beautiful safety unit as well, which is something new that we're adding on to our homeschool schedule. Now, with all that said, that's our summer curriculum and our summer routine. But the most important thing that we want to get done this summer is this mama being more peacefully present with her kiddos. I have found that in the hustle and bustle of everything, that there have been some connections that have been broken. We used to do special time with our children individually, every single last one of them, at least 10 minutes every single day. So they'd have 10 minutes with daddy, 10 minutes with mommy every single day. And we somehow, with just all the craziness of life, we've put that on the back burner. And it makes me sad, because that was just a time that we connected. That was just a time that we sat down and we did whatever the child wanted to do for that 10-minute period and just was solely focused on them. And just a lot of connection was lost. So that is the most important thing that I'm bringing back this summer, is having that special time with each of them, making that a priority. And it's gonna be on the schedule, it's gonna have a time, and it's gonna be honored, because that is super important. As well as in these blocks of time that I have taken out, I want to be more intentional about being present while we're playing outside, having fun while we're doing school, being in the moment when we are reading our books and reading all together and laughing and playing and hugging more, and just being more intentional about enjoying this moment that my children are at. Me personally, I will be writing down how I was intentional about the day, because a lot of the times we have all these great expectations, these great intentions, and then when we sit down, we're like, what happened? I said I was gonna do that and I never did it. So one of my summer homeschool commitments is to write it down and to be intentional about being present with my kiddos. Because if I have to hold myself accountable by writing it down at the end of the day and I have nothing, then I know I've missed the point. So just being more intentional about being peacefully present with them. I remember one of the hardest times in our life was when my daughter was diagnosed with her autoimmune disease. But amidst all the pain and all the anxiety and fears, we took advantage of every single moment. We felt this sense of awareness and
Is there a surprise Disney World?
What surprise?
The surprise that's you talking about.
It is Disney World.
Yes?
Yes.
shortness to life. And so we had fun. Whether it was Nerf guns with the kids or throwing water balloons with them or just listening more intently to their stories and laughing and joking. We had a game night every single night. We had a dance party every single night. Like, we hung out with family more. We were just so intentional about that time. We felt a sense of shortness. We just felt a sense of, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And we searched for peace, and we searched for fun, and we searched for joy, and we searched for closeness to God. And in one of the hardest times in our life. And so I just want to go back to that, and I want to be more intentional about that this summer. And that is more important than the curriculums, and that is more important than the routine. Now, I'm not saying that the routine and the curriculum is not going to happen, because this plan, prep, pray, mama, I need them, but it's just how I function. I'm practical in nature, okay? I can't help it. But not saying that that's going to happen, but I am going to be a good steward of my time, and I am going to find more peacefully present moments with my little ones, and I encourage you to do the same. Now, don't forget to subscribe. Later on this summer, I will be talking more about this whole being a good steward of your time, being more peacefully present, and how organizing your home and balancing all that God has placed in your hand, balancing it well and being a good steward of it is what allows you to have this peacefully present moment. But all that to say, subscribe, more videos on, I guess, for the most basic way to say it, more home management videos to come. But thank you so much for joining me today. And don't forget to check out the playlist. And until next time, bye.